The fight over 5G with the rollout of the new wireless service in a matter of hours. Major airlines warn it could cause chaos for flights and impact whether pilots can land safely. Right now at 6, what this means for anyone flying out of Metro Airport. Major wireless carriers are set to flip the switch to 5G at midnight, but this afternoon agreed to partially delay it near some airports.
Let's start things off here at 6 with Priya Mann to walk us through these big concerns. Priya.
Following an 11th hour plea from the airline industry that warned of a catastrophic aviation crisis, Verizon and AT&T are delaying Wednesday's planned 5G rollout near certain airports.
Here's the problem. The problem is that radar altimeters, these are altimeters that literally bounce a signal off the ground to get out. They operate on near the same frequency as 5G. And so at the outer edges of both frequencies, there's a little bit of an overlap.
And when there's interference with the signal, the concern is that the pilot could get a false indication of the plane's proximity to the ground when landing.
It's like getting interference on your radio when you're driving. You drive FM radio or AM radio, and you drive past a power line, or it goes. Well, basically the 5G could go to the radar altimeter, and the radar altimeter could give you bad readings. That's the problem.
Experts say the vast majority of the time, pilots don't rely on radar altimeters, but they are critical when a commercial pilot is landing in bad weather with low visibility.
So if you're landing in very, very poor conditions, and so you're depending on your radar altimeter, and there happens to be 5G nearby, and there's interference, yeah, that could cause a problem.
This is an issue unique to U.S. airspace. In 2019, the European Union set standards for mid-range 5G frequencies, which is lower than the service set to be rolled out in the U.S.
All right, so we were having our own tech issues, but in a nutshell, 5G has a frequency and the equipment pilots use have a frequency. So if there's an overlap, there could be interference. Of course, that's a big problem for pilots. Now, while DTW says that they have a buffer zone, if you have a connecting flight or you have bad weather anywhere, 5G will have an impact. Now, today, DTW did release a statement. In part, it says DTW is one of the 50 airports that will have buffer zones when wireless companies implement new 5G C-band service this month. Over the next 6 months, the airport authority looks forward to receiving additional information from the FAA regarding the effectiveness of these buffer zones to mitigate potential impacts of 5G interference, as well as guidance regarding next steps when the mitigation measures expire. So, of course, as we mentioned, Verizon and AT&T have pushed back those plans. We will, of course, continue to follow this developing story. Reporting live tonight at Metro Airport, I'm Priya Mann, Local 4.
Yeah, 6 hours from the launch. All right, Priya.